Welcome back to the Force Feed. In today's gaming news, early copies of Halo 4 showing up all over the internet, Clan of Champions comes to Steam this month, players continue to have issues with the Walking Dead saves, and Riot announces that League of Legends is the most played game in the world. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the show. It is Friday, October 12th, and my name is Force, here with today's gaming news. First up today, pictures of early leaked copies of Halo 4 have begun popping up all over the interwebs, and when Microsoft found out, they unsurprisingly kind of freaked out a bit. Microsoft has begun an investigation of the reportedly leaked copies of Halo 4 that began showing up on the web yesterday. Numerous pictures display early copies of the game's discs, as well as evidence of people playing Halo 4 nearly a month prior to its November 6th launch. Whether or not these are review copies, an unfinished build, versions of the final game, or an elaborate hoax has yet to be seen. When asked by Game Informer if Microsoft knew about these leaked copies and what they plan to do about it, they said, "Don't worry. We've got security and law enforcement involved." That's right, you arrest those Halo 4 thieving, Dorito-eating, Mountain Dew drinking bastards. Not because they have an early copy of the game, but because they're killers. They're killing themselves. They're killing themselves from the inside. That just got weird. Next up in news, we have a release date for Clan of Champions, an arena-style fighting game from the developers of Tenchu. Clan of Champions is a multiplayer action game from Acquire Corp, the developers of Tenchu. In the game, players battle to the death in gladiator-style arena combat using a combination of fighting styles and abilities. Matches last roughly 10 minutes and can be played alone or online with friends. Clan of Champions comes to Steam on October 30th with a PSN launch planned sometime after. I'm not all that impressed with any of the screenshots or video that I have seen for Clan of Champions, although I know that visuals don't make a game, and I love me some Tenchu, so I'm gonna hold out hope that this turns out to be a good title. Moving on, players are continuing to report issues with save files in The Walking Dead, pretty much nullifying the entire point of the series. Since the release of Episode 2, players have experienced issues with The Walking Dead recognizing save files from prior playthroughs. It appears with the recent launch of Episode 4, the problems continue. Over on Telltale's official forums, players report losing progress from Episodes 1 to 3 and being forced to start with randomized choices. This is clearly a major problem in a game where the story is driven by player choice. I've had to deal with this crap since the release of Episode 2, and I cannot believe that by Episode 4, Telltale still hasn't fixed the issue. What the hell, guys? I mean, seriously, what's the problem here? You're kind of nullifying the entire point of a story-driven, player-choice game by not carrying over files from prior episodes. I really hope that Telltale figures this thing out, because it's really killing my desire to continue the series. I just pray to God that Doug isn't still alive. God. Hate that guy. And last up in news today, Riot has announced that League of Legends is the most played game in the world. Confident much? In the wake of the recent cheating scandal from League of Legends Season 2 Championship, Riot has released an infograph reminding everyone that League of Legends is still an amazing game. Cheaters be damned. Some of the impressive stats on display include 12 million daily active players, 3 million peak concurrent players, 32 million monthly active players, and 1 billion hours played per month, the last stat making it the most played video game in the world. Since I don't think anyone's all that surprised to hear that League of Legends is the most played game in the world, I'm not going to ask you what you think about that today. What I do want to know is how you feel about the recent cheating incident. If you don't happen to know, during the Season 2 Championship, several teams were caught cheating during a stream, and one team was actually fined $30,000 for looking at the screens of other players. I want to know how you guys feel about this, what you think it means to esports, if it dumbs down the credibility, and what it's going to do overall to the League of Legends community. Please be sure to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of the Force Feed. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please be sure to like and favorite this video. Once again, this has been Force, and you've just been Force Fed. League of Legends, the most played game in the world, and as a result, also filled with the largest number of noobs. What? Don't be mad. It's basic math. Come on. Percentages. Don't be a dumb nerd.